Interest is the fee paid for the use of money. To find the simple interest, we use the formula I equals PRT, where I stands for interest, and that's the fee paid for the use of money. The P stands for principal. That's the money that's being used. R stands for rate. Now the rate is a percentage of the principal. It's annual unless otherwise specified. T stands for time. That's the length of time the money is being used. Now the time has to be expressed in the same units as the rate. So if it's an annual rate, then the time has to be measured in years. If it's a monthly rate, then the time has to be measured in months. If it's a daily rate, the time has to be measured in days. Now to calculate simple ordinary interest, we use banker's time. Using banker's time, 1 month, isn't an average of approximately 30 days. So 12 of these 30-day months, or 1 year, would be considered to have 360 days. So, for example, this first example, the principal is $490. That's the money that's being used. The rate is 6.5% of that principal. It's an annual rate because we're not told otherwise. So we'll need our time in years. Well, it is. So use the formula principal times rate times time. So it's $490. I need this rate in decimal form so I can calculate with it. So I'll drop the percent sign and divide by 100, or move the decimal point 2 places to the left. Okay, since it's an annual rate, I just need my time in years. It is. So all I have to do is multiply. So it's $127.40. We want all our money answers rounded to 2 decimal places to represent dollars and cents. Now in this next example, we're using $365.45 at a rate of 11.5% for 8 months. All right, so we know that it's an annual rate because we're not told otherwise. So we need our time in years. Well, to convert from months to years, we'll take the number of months and divide by 12. So 8 months is 8/12 of a year. All right. Substituting those values into our simple interest formula, I have 365.45 times. Now I need to express this rate as a decimal. So let's get rid of this fraction first. Well, 1/2 is 1 divided by 2, or 0.5. So what I have is 11.5%. Still a percent. To get rid of the percent sign so that I can calculate with it, drop the percent sign, and either divide by 100 or just move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So I have 0.115. So since it was annual rate, I need our time in years. So it is 8/12. I'll write it as 8 divided by 12. And I'll enter it into my calculator all in one line. I won't bother reducing that 8/12. I won't bother converting it to a decimal. I want to do this all in one line. It'll be more accurate that way. So I get 28.017. But I want to round all money answers, unless we're told otherwise, to the nearest cent. So look at the number directly to the right of the digit in the hundreds position. It's 5 or more, so I'll bump that one up to a 2. So I have $28.02. That's the fee paid for using that $365.45 for 8 months. Okay, for 3. The principal is $6,742.75 at a rate of 6.5%. It's an annual rate because we're not told otherwise. So I'm going to need my time in years. All right, so to convert days to years using banker's time, I'll take the number of days, divide by 360. So 90 days is 93/60th of a year. I'm not going to bother reducing it or converting it to a decimal. I'm going to use it just in that form. All right, so using the simple interest formula, I equals PRT. Gives here P is $6,742.75. I need that rate in decimal form, so I'll drop the percent sign and either divide by 100 or move the decimal 2 places to the left. So 0.0605. That's annual. So our time in years would be 90 divided by 360. All in one line. I have $101.98. Fourth example. To calculate the simple interest, if the principal is $12,752, the rate is 1.5% per month for a period of 7 months. Using the simple interest formula, it's 12,752. Now I need this 1 1/2% as a decimal. So that's 1 divided by 2, that's 0.5, so I'll have 1.5%. Then dividing by 100 to get rid of that percent sign, or moving the decimal 2 places to the left, I have 0.015. Now it's a monthly rate, so I need my time in months. It is, so just times 7. So I have $1,338.96. That's the fee that must be paid for using the $12,752 for 7 months. Now, Jane borrowed $7,500 from a bank for 15 months. The simple interest rate was 11.5%. We want to know how much did she pay for the use of that money. So what it's asking us is to find the simple interest. So I'll use the simple interest formula. I equals PRT. The P is the money that's being used. Well, she's using that $7,500. The rate is the percentage of the principal, so 11.5%. I'll drop the percent sign, divide by 100, or move the decimal 2 places to the left, so it's 0.115. It's annual because we're not told otherwise. So I need my time in years. Well, it's 15 months. To convert that to years, Take the number of months, divide by 12. So 15 months is 15/12 of a year. Now I'll calculate it. 7,500 times 0.115 times 15 divided by 12, all in one line. And I get $1,078.13 if I round it to the nearest cent. That's the fee that she pays for the use of that $7,500. So we want to know, what's the amount she repaid the bank on the due date of the loan? Okay, well, the amount will be the principal that she started with, what she borrowed, plus the interest that she has to pay a bank. So the principal was at $7,500. The fee that she has to pay the bank for using that money was $1,078.13. So altogether, she has to pay $8,578.13.